Hello, welcome everybody. In this new video I'm going to show you how I develop a repair scheme for this carbon laminate. We found delamination inside this laminate with the Cam 2. I just printed a report and I'm going to analyze the report, find my damage on the inside the laminate, and then I'm going to develop a repair scheme. Right, on the second page I can find the stitching image of the Cam. It also displays a square box that I've placed around the damage during my inspection, and it gives me a width and a height already. The first step now is to actually draw the defect as it's displayed on the Cam image onto the laminate itself. So what I saw is it was the 4th row from the top and it was the 5th row from the left. So what I'm going to do is actually gonna draw it 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so now I've drawn my delamination on my laminate, and now we're going to continue to the next step. So what we're actually going to do is, alright, so we have our damage over here, our delamination inside the laminate. We're going to remove everything, and then towards the outside we're going to make a scarf angle. What a scarf angle is actually is, alright, if this is the side view of our laminate, for example, then we have our delamination here inside. We're not entirely sure what's underneath the delamination, because what we can see with the Cam is that we see the location of the delamination, but we're not entirely sure on what height and also what's underneath. So if this material is good, for example, if there's no delamination underneath here, then we could actually let that be. But for now we're just going to a through thickness repair, so we're going to remove this entire column. That's something that we're definitely going to remove. And then we're going to add a scarf angle. And there is an angle over here, and this angle, especially in aerospace applications, cannot exceed 3 degrees. So this angle theta, 3 degrees or less. To calculate, actually we have a thickness of our laminate of 1.47. I just measured it. So we can just calculate this length of the entire repair patch with the following rule. The length of the patch is 2 times the thickness divided by the tangents of theta, adding the diameter of the hole that's over there, and we're adding 12 millimeters. These 12 millimeters is actually, once we start removing this, we're doing a safety margin over here, which is that 12 millimeters. It's more like a rule of thumb that we use to make sure that the delamination is removed from the laminate itself. So, and if we do the calculation, if we calculate this, then we end up with a patch of 113.1 millimeters. So we have to see if that works for this laminate. The length of this laminate, or the width actually, is 200 millimeters. Because we eventually want to test this laminate in the practical, what we need is a safety margin here on the sides of the laminate, and in total we can use for this 75%, 25% left, so we have on each side 12.5%, which actually is 25 millimeters. So there's 150 millimeters left, and we can fit that in the 113. So this is actually a good scarf. This length, this 113, is possible for this application. Alright, so that's it for now. In the next videos we'll show you how to remove the material.